Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I hope your week has gotten off to a really good start. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you know that I recently completed the 2022 yearly overview tarot readings. I will pop the playlist up here for you, and you might want to jump in and see what the energies are available for you to align your inspired action to, so that you can really bring through the meaningful and lasting change you want in your life this year. If you do want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time. You'll find the link to my website down below, and you can peruse the kind of offerings that are over there when you are ready. To let you know that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can enroll at any time, and you do get immediate lifetime access to all of the resources, which is online learning modules, practices. We've got lots of videos over there, and also you get access to me through my private karmic community. So it's really great if you want to learn to guide yourself from your own intuition and learn to uncover your own subconscious blocks and beliefs, so you know where you might be getting in your own way of really bringing through the change that you want in your life. So that's it from me. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a week full of love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Aquarius, welcome to your tarot reading for February the 7th to the 13th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9-card block here, 3 recent past, 3 current or focused energy, 3 near future outcome. I've got a couple of oracle cards, a lead tarot energy, and the bottom of the deck energy as well. I'm using the Sacred Power reading cards here, Aquarius. I also have the Moon Child Tarot, the Star Child Tarot, and the Radiant Rider-Waite here today. So interesting energy that I have here. I have a lot of 5s for you here, Aquarius. 555 is your angel number. I also have, 1, 2, 3. So, we're in the kind of like the lower numbers. So you really are leading up to a pivotal point of change at the moment, okay? The 1 or the ace is the beginning. The 5 is the turning point, right? It's the middle. Before we really take the next steps and determine what number 10 we arrive at, we want to get to 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups rather than say 10 of Wands or 10 of Swords. So there's a message here that the changes that you make now, the actions you take, the decisions that you'll make, the work that you will do could really change the game and transform things in some way for you. Let's start with the oracles, Aquarius. I have got purification and transformation. And it's interesting, purification, this word, we purify sometimes from toxins, okay? The detox. Now, the detox is not just necessarily what we ingest, what we eat or drink or put on our skin or something like that. Sometimes we need to detox our lives, purify our lives. Sometimes we need to detox from emotions. Emotions are one of the most powerful toxins they can be the opposite of that, but let's say negative or lower vibrational emotions are one of the biggest, most carcinogenic toxins that there are. There was a list that was put out some time ago of like the 7 biggest toxins, and negative emotions is right up there, guys. So this is an indication that there's really some shifts and changes that you're needing to make in your life. And those emotions could be coming from your external environment, okay? You might be in a toxic relationship, toxic workplace. There is a sense here that it's time to purify. Now, purify could be doing the work to release that, having energy healing, cleaning up your diet, moving away from toxic people. And when we purify, we really do transform our energy. This is the work of the magician. It's actually raising our frequency from within that then begins to shift and change our external reality. So it's saying that there is purification to be done there, and that will help you with that. Transformation, we clearly see the phoenix rising, the firebird which says that you have the potential to undergo some kind of metamorphosis in your life, Aquarius, to change states, maybe from, you know, feeling like we're in lack or in victim mentality to somebody who is in their power as the magician. Maybe you are going to transform an area of your life, you know. The phoenix rises from the ashes, so you could be coming out of a tower moment and you get to choose, you know, is my cup half full and I'm going to really feel into the lack and loss, or is it, you know, oh, I think I said half full, yeah, well, half empty, or is it actually half full to full? And, you know, I can really take the lessons from this to rebuild a new foundation. The lead tarot energy is the Ace of Swords, and this is associated with victory. So it's time to get victory over those areas of your life that are not working and transform. This is associated with truth, taking steps towards your inner truth. You're getting clarity. One of the things that happens when we actually do purify or detox our physical vessel, you know, we get clearer in the mind, okay? We get clarity in the mind, and from that place we feel less disillusioned, you know, so that's going to be really important. And even from removing distractions and negative and toxic people that might cloud our perception, we can really get that clarity and the breakthrough of the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords on a different level could mean that you're needing to have some kind of really clear, direct and honest communications this week. That might be actually cutting people out of your life that are not serving you, holding your boundaries, you know, saying no to people and understanding that no is a full sentence. Death is at the bottom of the deck energy, which we'll get to. I mean, it says that you are dealing with endings here and transformation. Death is actually known as the transformation card. It's the card of Scorpio, and it's about clearing the slate so that you can move through to the new. Okay, let's jump in here into the Tarot Aquarius. I've got 5 of Cups, Page of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and we also have the 5 of Swords underneath that. So these 5s, you know, they are really important lessons. The 5 of Cups says to me that I feel like you have been through some loss, okay? Aquarius, you know, you may have lost a job with the global situation. You may have lost a relationship. You may have even, you know, fallen out or lost friends and family members. Maybe you've lost 3 different things here with the 3 cups spilled. It's an energy of disappointment, and the message here is when we carry that disappointment and we don't forgive, we don't move on, or we feel like the victim, you know, we really do stay in the energy of scarcity and lack. And that's, you know, known as the dark coat that we wear here, because this dark cape holds you in that feeling of lower vibrational energy and can block you from the new opportunities that want to come in. I mean, my mantra that goes with this card is that the past is the thief of the present. So we really want to acknowledge that is part of our past, yes, but we're not going to dwell on it, and we're not going to stay in that vibration. Otherwise it will impact what we attract into our lives, because the frequency or energy, the vibration that we put out there, we will attract back a match for that. And you can see there's an emotional frequency scale that you can get, where I think right down the bottom is like guilt, fear, shame and judgment. It goes all the way up to like happiness, bliss, joy, you know, and that kind of thing. We really want to be working with those upper frequencies. And yeah, there's practices that we can do to cultivate that within ourselves. You know, I'm not saying that you don't have good reason to feel like this, Aquarius. You do. I mean, 5 of Pentacles, like I said, you could have lost a job, you could have lost money, you could have had to move out of your home. And it could have been through somebody else's actions, you know, the dissolving of a relationship, being let go at work. And I think that's been really uncomfortable for you. But what we have to keep in mind is that, you know, this too shall pass. Like it's a chapter in your life. There's important lessons in it for you. But this is actually transforming your life in some way. You're finding new solutions. It's basically pulling down the old. It's burning it down so that you can recreate and rebirth. So with the 5 of Pentacles, we keep in mind the big picture that the Hierophant is always there. I mean, these people are passing the church where they could get a bed for the night, some shelter and maybe some food, but they don't see it because they're consumed in their own misery. So what we have to make sure is that we don't get consumed by our own negativity and miss opportunities. Big message here. Because the Page of Wands in the middle says that there could be an opportunity waiting to come in right when you least expect it, when everything feels barren and dried up and it's like there's nothing else out there for me. It says there is new growth, new expansion here. I think it's really saying it's time to get your fire back. It's time to get your passion and enthusiasm back. And it's time for new growth in your life. And it can be associated with good news as well. So some of you might be getting good news, maybe about that home, about a new job, you know, some kind of new opportunity with this Ace of Cups at the middle of the reading that is going to put you in a more joyful or happy state with the Ace of Cups. Five of Swords down here in the current or focus energy, Aquarius, is this card of, you know, there wasn't any win-win outcome in the situation, that it was going to end or dissolve anyway. So it was really about knowing when to move on from it. If you're still connected to the situation that's cultivating this energy, the cards are saying it's time to purify from it, because this is a very abrasive, cutting, like harsh energy here. The Five of Swords, that's can be very conflicting. It can be arguments and harsh words that, you know, we absorb into the body. There's no winners here. It's really time to let it go. The Seven of Cups is an energy of illusion. So there could be an illusion here that we're buying into. And the cards are saying we need to purify so that we can get the clarity to make a really good decision here to transform our lives. Ace of Cups is also a transformation card, and it's really specifically around emotions and positivity and self-love as well. With the Seven of Cups, you know, you may have been dealing with a situation that had a lot of promise but just didn't deliver. And, you know, that's where the disappointment has come in. It's like you might have invested a lot of time, effort, and energy, hey, maybe even money into something, but it never gave you the results. And I think you've needed to walk away before you know, saw the fruits of the labors, where you got your returns back, whether it was emotional or something financial or physical. And that's why there's the real disappointment. It's like, could I have avoided this? Well, that's where the life lessons come in, and we just have to accept that maybe there was an important lesson there, and, you know, you won't do this again, you won't choose that again. So the Seven of Cups is also about see through the illusion of this, purify and transform, because there are new opportunities coming in. So there could be that good news opportunity coming in, which is exactly what you need to at least pick yourself up out of this. The first stepping stone, the first rung on a new ladder, the first opportunity out, because that sun energy is beginning to rise into your life, which is the new dawn, the new day, and the positive, happy shift or change that you've really been needing, Aquarius. So down here, I've got Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. So the Three of Wands is this real energy of putting this behind you and only looking forward now. And we're going to have to move into the energy of responsibility, accountability, and action, rather than sitting in indecision and unsteadiness and not doing anything. So the Magician and the Three of Wands says it's time to move forward. You might be kind of at a bit of a threshold and needing to take a bit of a leap of faith into something here. The cards are saying that there is actually a lot of potential for you to unlock. Look at the infinity signs in both of these cards. But with the Magician, it's like we need to take the first step, and it could be a communication, because the Magician really does link to communication with that Mercury energy. But the Magician is also this reminder that you are more powerful than you think, Aquarius. You actually have everything you need within you to transform this situation. But it starts within. It's an inside job. You're going to need to start getting into a positive frame of mind in order to move forward. So there could be a big decision involved here. Like you might not have actually moved away from the situation yet. And if so, the cards are clearly saying there's no winners here. It's going to keep pulling you down and maybe escalate and lead to further losses. So take the action, step up, and be the one to sever ties and purify, because that's going to be your rebirth. That's going to be your transformation, Aquarius. Whoa. In fact, that's going to be your victory or celebration. Look at that, Ace of Cups and Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is a clear energy of you will soon be celebrating, this time actually getting something back. The Three of Cups is about celebrating the harvest for the steps that you're taking now, whereas the Seven of Cups was, you know, I'm not getting anything in return, right? I'm just getting breadcrumbed, or I'm just getting gaslighted or whatever. But now I'm getting the Ace of Cups. My cup is filling. I am moving towards happiness. I've got new beginnings coming in. I've had good news coming in. And, you know, this is an energy of joy and beautiful victory and celebration. So that's the energy. It's time for you to take action and turn this around. But it starts with the purification, which is the removal of the energy or situation that is, it's like the thorn in your side. It's time to get rid of that. And once you've got rid of that, you can heal and you'll be feeling like less pain and less harsh energy. So you'll actually be able to attract in positive new opportunities towards yourself. Okay, Aquarius, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective and may or may not be for you. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all, and I do try and interact with you all over there as well. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new videos, and it helps support the channel, so it's a great energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share and comment on the video. So I'm wishing you all the best. If this is your reading, Aquarius, do take care. Bye for now.